Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Zax's Backlog, where I chronicle my journey of completing my backlog of video games and model kits. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Vincent, good to see you are here with us. And you're using a keyboard now. Excuse me. What is going on with my build cam? Sorry about this slight technical difficulties that I forgot to check out before starting the stream. Alright, anyways, so last time we were here, we completed the clear version of the heavy arms, the high-grade heavy arms. You're doing good, but how am I doing? I'm doing alright, yeah. Work was a little bit long today, had a lot of meetings, but, you know, it is what it is. It's just part of the whole rigmarole. So, yeah. But, yeah, we got a good kit for you in store tonight. We're going to be working on the Wing Gundam Fenice from Gundam Build Fighters. Interesting kit. I like the color on it, honestly. It's neat to see the, well, one, just the wing in a different color than the typical red, white, and blue and yellow. But just a Gundam that isn't those colors as well. It's cool looking, yeah. I like the look of it quite a bit. It's got a couple of neat little effects parts. Got this little, like, cape boy with it. And they do show, and I'm not sure where this comes in. High-grade build custom and build fighters. So there's like this motorcycle thing you can get. You saw the Skydiver version the other day and thought that looked cool. You know, I have that version, the Sky Color one. But it's a little bit messed up. The shoulders won't stay in place. So the arms are constantly falling out. The polycaps are just, they've opened up a bit too much. So it's a little bit of a sad state of affairs, but I was using that as a little bit of a testing ground for doing some like scribing, testing and panel lining. Bummer you're thinking of picking that one up. It's a very good possibility that it was my fault. I could have just been handling it a little bit too roughly and messed up the polycaps. Cause, let me see here. I think it's these ones here, polycap 7, that are in the shoulders. Oh wait, no, I take that back. It's polycap 2. And yeah, I think I just moved it around a little bit too much, so that ended up widening them up a little bit. But that's something that I probably could have been fixing with like some clear nail polish or a clear top coat. You might have extras of those somewhere. I'm sure I probably do at this point too. Excuse me. Gotham is safe. Time for melon game. Nice. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just reading text messages while I'm on stream. Oops. Alrighty. So I guess, without further ado, why don't we get working on this bad boy? Remember back in the day you had lots of those left over? Yeah, there are lots of polycaps that get left over. They tend to use the same runners for a lot of different kits, which is understandable. Why create brand new runners for the polycaps when, you know, you're going to be using the majority of those anyways? Alright, let's see here. B6 and 7. Ironically, starting with the chest, which is going to be using those two polycaps that I was just talking about. careful here. I got a drink on my at my table. Typically, don't end up doing that. I'm gonna end up knocking it over because of the straw here. So, is this the version that is still available, or was it limited or a few years old? You're still trying to figure this out. Finally went to the store and got an entry level because it was on sale and the price was right to dip your toe in. Might try building along with me if that's cool. Yeah, you can definitely build along with me. That's no problem. Obviously, we'll be building different things, but hey, I will be more than happy to have you building along with me. And as far as the model, it's not a limited release or anything like that. It is a few years older. Let me take a look at the... Let's see here. By a few years, it says copyright 2013. I found it at... If memory serves me correctly, that is. I think I found it at the Hobby Town down in... not Gurney. I don't remember what town it is, but it's basically take this one road near my house, like all the way down into Illinois, and you basically come right up on it. At least I'm pretty sure it was at that one. There's also one that's out in like West Allis or something like that, which I got a lot of my kits from as well. No worries. I'll be here. Oh goodness, excuse me. Sitting here cutting these things, feeling like they're supposed to be cutting like PC or ABS plastic, and they're not, because it's not ABS. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt that. Alright, now that we got that all cleaned out, let's go ahead and put this bad boy together. Sitting here looking for my hobby knife and it's to the right of me. Alright, we got the chest all finished here. Onto the head, it looks like. A116. Beep, 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 beep. Hey there, yo mama. How you doing tonight? Decided to start this stream a little bit early tonight. Yeah, I was just kind of bored sitting around, so I figured why the heck not. You're doing good? I'm doing pretty good myself. Today was a little bit longer at work, but you know, it was one of those days. Just had a lot of meetings, and I don't know. A lot of meetings and not enough time to do my actual work. Yeah, I hate those kind of days, yeah. It's like, I have so much crap I need to get done, but no time to actually do it. Come on, I know I clicked both sides. There we go. But you know, at the end of the day, it's all good. I've got my stream, and I've got you folks here. Okay, that's interesting. Why does it have two of the... Whatever. These kits sometimes just very confusing to me. H15. This can be this tiny guy right here. Didn't work nearly as well as I was hoping it would. That could be trimmed down a little bit farther. Guess I'm gonna try to file that time. I don't know how well that's gonna work though. Oh, maybe I can get it. Yes, looks like I can. Oops. Could have swore that there was a third one on there, but not seeing where it would have been, so. Hoping I didn't mess this up really by clipping that one part off. I don't think I did, but. Seems to be pretty clean now. Alrighty. Let's put this head together now. Hey there, Berth. How you doing tonight? Good to have you here with us at the backlog. You doing good? I'm doing pretty good. Had a little bit of a slow day at work. Well, slow as in just constantly filled with meetings. So, you know, that was, it was all right, but it is what it is. Been dealing with a cold the last couple days. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That really sucks. Okay, how do you want me to do this? Hopefully you get over it soon. It's not too bad, is it? Haven't been, like, laid up because of it. At least you don't have to go to work ill. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? How am I supposed to? Does that just slide in there? This is really stumping me here. I'm not putting these on backwards, am I? No, that's right. I'm putting stress on that. Dang it. Okay, not exactly getting how that's supposed to get on there. This is just a little bit frustrating. Is the other one different? Yes, this one is different. Okay, it had me put the wrong... Nope, I'm just a dingus and I don't know how to read. I put the wrong head on. Or wrong face on. Front of the head, whatever you want to call it. Where's my part separator? No wonder I'm not getting this stuff on like I need to. It's not the right part. I swear, I'm gonna get something right one of these days where I just don't have like some sort of snafu. There we go. I mean, just why make essentially the same piece on two different runners? It doesn't make any damn sense. Well, that explains all of my frustration. My guess is that the head is left over from the normal Gundam Wing runner, and they had to create runner F specifically for this kit. Now those are some small pieces. Yeah, some of them are pretty small. Like this guy right here. feel like that's going to fall off fairly easy. I'm going to use a little bit of plastic cement for these. Don't sneeze or I'll blow them right off the table. Yeah, no kidding. Let's see here, sticker number 4. Let's go on the forehead. There we go. That's where I want you. Nope, 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 don't move out of there. There we go. Really, you don't have me putting sticker number 5 on the back? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, these pieces certainly aren't like what we were working with the Raider Gundam. That boy was a hefty unit. An absolute lad. Alright, there we go. We've got the head all done. Albeit that took a little bit longer than I thought that was going to take just for the head. A1, 7, and 6. PC3. That's cheap. Oh, dip dang Drew. Dropping my runners again. So J. J3 and J4. That's B. Help us. 2 and 3, and then 2 and 3. Okay. 2 being on the right side. Is that true for both of them? No. So this one's a little bit different. The left and right arms are not one-to-one the same. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to work on these one at a time across the board. Okay, B15 and D5. On the left down there. This is missing F5 yet. 19, 20, and 21. For both of these? Nope. 2, 3, and 4. Clean up these pieces and put them together. stay in there. Be dusty. I don't care. I gotta quit out of my email. It keeps dinging in my ear. It's loud as all crap. Hurts. gotta say, I really like the colors on this. It's a nice departure from the typical Gundam colors. You don't see a whole lot of green outside of like the core on most Gundams. Hey, Vincent, glad to have you back. And no need to apologize, it's all good. You haven't missed a whole lot since you left. I got the chest and the head finished here. Struggled with the head for a little bit because I misread the instructions and cut out the wrong piece. So that was fun. And that took me a while to figure out why something wasn't working the way it should be. Problem is, I had two pieces that looked pretty much identical, but the one on Runner A must have been from from the original wing kit, and obsolete for this particular one. So, sitting there struggling with it for a while. Took me a lot longer to realize that I had done something wrong than I should have. Should have, realized it a lot sooner. But, oh well. Clogged. It's looking good so far. Nice. Well, thank you. Is that on Discord? Don't recall having such long ears. Yeah, that's the part that I was struggling with here. Is that on the original one, it doesn't have these little things in the back for them to hook onto. Actually, I can show you too. Oh shoot, I gotta plug my phone in. Crap baskets. There we go. Wing, you no longer have a keyboard. It's all good. Not gonna lie, I didn't even notice that you said wrong on there. It's cool seeing all the time and care I put into them. It's looking good. Thank you, Shadows. Appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? Glad to have you here with us at the backlog. Oh, interesting. So wait, is it only one long green ear, or is it symmetrical? Nope, it's one long and one short. And then same thing like with the antenna too. The left side on the screen, so right side of the antenna is also broken. By design, mind you, not by my mishandling of it. Interesting choice design. Yeah. I find that these build fighters and build divers stuff have some quirky things like that. It's kind of neat to see them. This guy off. I've been using it too much. Is Build Fighters a property like a show or a game the Gundams come from, or just a marketing thing to change the designs up a little? No, they were TV shows. So think of it kind of like an anime for Gunpla builders. So like the characters on the show build Gunpla and battle them in a like simulation type thing. And then if memory serves me correctly, they might win like parts of the other suit after winning. I didn't watch too much of it, but I saw a couple of episodes. And it's kind of the same sort of premise with Gundam Breaker, the game that I was playing the other day, where you fight other Gunpla and you get pieces off of them by beating them. So it's a little more interesting Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd put it more akin to something along the lines of like... Well, yeah, I can see where you're coming from with Yu-Gi-Oh! Now that I think about it. Yeah, kind of. I'd say maybe a blend of like... Or, well... Not sure if you remember the show, or if you ever watched it, but Metabots. Because that's kind of what it reminds me of there, is that, like, you win the chips for the Metabots after you fight against them. It's time to build. Love it. There's a few different shows that I can think of. Never saw Metabots, but you're aware. Yeah, so, something along the lines of like that, or Beyblade would be something that I would think of. I never saw Beyblade myself, but, I think they had different pieces that you could detach and put together to create your own custom one. But I could be speaking out of my ass with that one, because I never actually saw Beyblade. Hey there, Eco. How you doing tonight? Glad to have you here with us at the backlog. Not that good handling family issues right now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Well, glad to have you here with us regardless. Hopefully this can help, you know, de-stress you a little bit. You can handle it. That's good to hear. How's the build? It's going pretty good so far. Got the head and the chest done. Working on the arms currently. Had a little bit of a snafu with the head before because I didn't read the instructions, so you know, that's on me. Is that supposed to come off, or is that... Yeah, that's still part of the... Uh-oh. Oh, good. There we go. Whew. Thought I lost that for a second. Just went into my lap. Yeah, you saw briefly your Breakers gameplay. Thought the gunpla kit thing is neat on that game. Hoping to try it out eventually. Yeah, I gotta get back to it. I don't know what it was about that night. I was just overly tired and couldn't really focus. And like the dialogue at that point, I was just like, please just shut up, Tao. So maybe I'll get back to it on Friday. Especially from what I've been seeing from other Gunpla streamers. It seems like the endgame stuff is pretty good. I've also been playing some Armored Core 6 a little bit. And, like, just playing that compared to Gundam Breaker 4. I mean, obviously, Armored Core 6 is definitely a lot more difficult, but, like, just the customization and stuff that you have between the two games, I'm like, it's the same thing. It's the same picture. Saw me scroll through a menu, then start around the next. You notice I ended the stream. Yeah, I was just overly tired and was yawning a lot, and I felt like, it just wasn't good content at that point. I didn't want to be sitting there boring my audience and having them fall asleep as well. Like, I want to at least be able to provide, either low-key, stress-free stuff like I'm doing tonight, or, something entertaining, like with Gundam Builder, or Gundam Breaker 4. Still upset that I didn't do the pre-order for that, because, like, the kit that came with it, it's beautiful. And, like, no way I'm gonna go on the second-hand market and get that, because it's sitting there, like, probably about like $100-something, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pay that for a high grade. Like, as neat as it is and as much as I want it, I'm not gonna fork out the money for that. I've done too many stupid things with my money in the past when it comes to Gundam, and that's not gonna be one of them. What was it of? Here, let me pull it up for you really quickly. For pre-order kit. Let's see here. Screen share. Transition over here. Here we go. So this is the kit right here on the right-hand side of the screen. Yeah, that was probably the best picture of it. You're sorry you're derailing my build? No worries, man. It's all good. I'm the one that brought it up. It's a really slick kit. I like the colors. Colors I can at least do myself, once I start painting, but just like the build overall is nice. That's some neon? Yeah, it is. I love it. I'm a big proponent of neon colors, though. The heck? Where did that plastic go? Okay. It's cool looking Gundam. Looks like a 90s Taco Bell. And you love it? Yeah, see, now that you say that, yeah. That is a really good, succinct way of putting it. 90s Taco Bell. Man. Back before everything became so homogenized. Here's gray building number 1. It's a Taco Bell. Here's gray building number 2. It's a Burger King. Here's gray building number 3. It's a McDonald's. Enjoy your choice of gray buildings to eat from. You will love Gray Fast Food Corporation. Exactly. That's right, Vincent. Yes, you will. There we go. We need less cement slab buildings, more Chalupa Gundams. Exactly, yes. I can get behind that. Or, well, hold on. Hold on. Not Chalupa Gundams. We need Tequila Gundams. The beautiful Mexican Gundam, the Tequila Gundam. They better release this as a P-Bandai kit. I would totally buy it. It's so stupid. I love it. I did pick up the Dragon Gundam from P-Bandai now that they had put that out on their site. So looking forward to that. That kit looks amazing. It's a little bit pricier for a high grade, but it's got all of... Oh, here. Hold on. Let me show you here. Let me show you Shadows, because this kit is... Mwah. It's just chef's kiss. Beautiful. Let's see here. Do a search for it instead. No, I don't want Dragon Ball. Okay, what? Why are you... Oh, you're showing me only what's available. That's the problem. Here we go. All right, let me get back to the screen share here. Dragon Gundam. It's got these fantastic effect parts. Can't wait for it. It's releasing in January. Ah, just beautiful. I already have Gundam Rose and Gundam Maxter set aside currently. Those are part of the backlog. This guy's going to be part of the backlog as well now, too. Yep. It's beautiful. I can't wait for it to come out. I'm sorry, how does this go in here? Ah, there we go. Oh, shoot, I missed a piece. A15. And then I think there's rumors of the Bolt Gundam also being released, so that way I think it's like all of the Alliance Gundam or something like that from G Gundam is going to be released. It's been a while since I've watched it, so I can't speak exactly to that, but pretty sure they said Bolt Gundam is also going to be released, or at least there's a lot of speculation around it. You exchange your Zeta Gundam Verka for a Dynamis, Exia, and F91 Master Grade with a friend. Wow, that's a lot. Do they feel like do they feel like they got ripped off at all, or were they pretty happy with the only problem is that the Dynamis has 2 broken pieces? Oh, that sucks to hear. Is it anything that's like that will like not make it be buildable, or is it just is it like external pieces that could be, you know, you could do like damage? You exchange with friend, so I'm assuming they were cool with it then. Hopefully the broken pieces are just external and could do some like cool battle damage with it or something. He says that his objective is to collect all Verka. Okay, well, hey, as long as he was okay with it and you're okay with it, that's all that matters. Sorry, Vincent, wasn't trying to skip over your message before. So with those P-Bandai, how long are they on sale? Like, how limited is that window? So they typically have a few months window in which they sell, but they can sell out though. So like the Dragon Gundam sold out fairly quickly, but other ones will sit on there for quite some time. And if they do sit on there for long enough, they will eventually go on sale. If they haven't sold out by the time that that they're actually releasing, then they'll release them on the website as well and say, you know, it says, you know, like immediate shipping or something like that. I don't remember. It's all good. You don't shut up. I can talk to others. You're not the jealous type. Oh, good. But what if I'm jealous? I don't know what I would be jealous of, but anyways. It lacks a thumb and the sniper support is broken. Okay, so it's still mostly functional then. Any way to fix the sniper support at all? Which way do you go? Goes like these. Man, Space Marine 2 is going to release in less than a week and you can't afford it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Yeah, that one, that was something that kind of slipped through the cracks for me. Why? Are you the right way? Oh. He said that you just need to glue it. He'll try it later. Okay, well, yeah, hopefully that helps. Unfortunately, I don't know too much about that particular model, so... Otherwise, I'd try to help you out a little bit more. That's backwards. There we go. There we got one arm done. Yeah, hopefully that is something as easy as just getting a little bit of glue onto it to fix it. Sucks about the thumb, though. He also sold his Wing Zero to a friend. It's with you because that friend lives close to you. You don't really like Wing, but had to display it. That's fair. That's nice of you to be taking care of it. Whoops, shouldn't put those two together yet. Ow. Whoops. Get it upside down. Here we go. Let's see here, which way do you go now? Like that. Sorry, what? That's backwards. That's not right. Why did I think that was correct? Come on. There we go. That's back in there. go, that makes more sense. Alrighty, onto the legs. The leg boys. Let's get all this dust and crap out of here first. You know, actually, I will be right back, folks. I'm just going to run to the restroom really quickly. Alright. I'm back, folks. Back and better than ever. You know, or something along those lines. We'll be right back with programming. Yep, exactly. After these messages. After these messages. After these messages, we'll be right back. Thanks, Shadow. Glad to be back. Shadows. Let's see here. What do I need? E. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, there was something that I saw on Reddit earlier, and it was like, different like hobbies or stuff like that on the scale of like most attractive to least attractive, and I looked it over, and it was split into like top 15 and lowest 15, and like lowest 15, I was like, oh, that's me. And I was sitting there, I was like, how did I ever end up dating somebody, let alone get engaged to someone? Now, mind you, that's just based on that criteria. And so like some of them was like anime, video games. I'm trying to remember what else was on there on the lower, on the lowest 15. I was talking to my fiance about it too, and she was like, "Well, that's not true because you also have the top 3 that are on there, which was like reading, foreign languages, and playing instruments." And I was like, "Dear, I played the trumpet. People aren't going insane over that and being like, oh, look at him, he looks so cool up there playing the trumpet." Plus, I mean, it's been ages since I played an instrument in the first place, so. And 34. Where is 8? Here we are. Ska defines who you are, and you will never turn your back on ska. Hey, don't get me wrong. I love ska, too. I am unabashedly a fan of ska. But, typically when you find people who are into instruments, you know, it's like guitar, bass, drums. Things where people can actually, you know, kind of look cool while they're playing it, you know, like pose and stuff like that. 34. Actually, there was a streamer that I went on to the other night. I think his name is the Theme Fiasco. And I'd been watching him for about like 5 seconds, and the music that he was playing was Streetlight Manifesto, and I was like, all right, well, I'm automatically subbing to your stream here. Or not subbing, following your stream. Hi, Maxie. What's up, buddy? Speaking of Streetlight, I know that they announced the album back in 2020, but, you know, what with COVID and everything, understandable, like, why they may have had a little bit of a difficult time getting that album out. But really hoping, keep my fingers crossed, that they actually do pump it out by the end of this year, if not early next year. I've been looking forward to that for so long. And, like, you know, they kind of had a little bit of a road bump last year with the death of their trumpet player, so, like, that didn't help things. What, are you coming up, Max? You want to come up here? No, Pete, leave him alone. God, dang it, boy. Boy. Hi. Oh, you want to come up, say hello, buddy? No? Okay. Let's see here. E36. for a little bit too, my fiance and I were looking at doing. There was this thing that was happening out in Mexico where a bunch of bands were going to be playing at this resort, and there are a couple of different like instances of this going on apparently. But the one that we were looking at going to, it was like Cage the Elephant, Fall Out Boy, Weezer. Who else? A lot of big name bands that were going to be playing out there. We unfortunately wouldn't have been able to have afforded it this year, but it doesn't matter because they ended up canceling it for some reason anyways, so. Release the album in 2020. They promised like 2014, man. 2020, that's rookie year. That's fair. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I would have really have loved it. And it's like, it would have been 3 days of just bands playing pretty much nonstop. It was like 3 bands each day playing. Wait, did they announce that album back in 2014? I thought they only talked about that album in 2020. Cause 2014 or 2013, something like that, would have been when The Hands That Thieve came out. Since it says around then, maybe sooner. You might be off on yours. Maybe they had talked about it prior to that. I don't remember. I just remember that in... Maybe it was 2019 they had talked about it releasing in 2020. Or at least that they were working on it or something like that. I don't know. I mean, it's... Let's be real. This is not unusual for Streetlight Manifesto in the least. And, you know, at least Tokei admits that's the case. Like, he recognizes that... You just recalled a sidetrack for the 99 songs. I think that was for Hands of That Thief then. Because Hands of That Thief, I'm pretty sure it was 2013, 2014 when it came out. Also, wonder how 99 Songs Volume 2 is coming along. Let's be real, that one's never coming. And Streetlight Manifesto and Tokei Dual Hands release, which was meant to have a live album release that was recorded but never released or leaked. Huh, okay. Maybe that's... I didn't know about the live album portion. Well, the 99 songs thing was to include more bands participating. Yeah, I get that, but I assumed that there probably would have been more bands that, or I mean not more bands, more albums that Streetlight would have picked up on that as well. You wanted that live album because you wanted a clear version of their intro with Johnny Comes Marching. Huh. Yeah, I don't know enough about that, unfortunately. But I would have loved to have had a live album for them as well. They're definitely a band that stands up to being live. Like, there are certain bands that I've watched, at least like on YouTube, and I'm like, oh man, they sound like absolute dog crap. I'm glad I've never seen them in person. PC7. YouTube versions are only so good. Yeah. Oh, speaking of bands and whatnot, when my fiance and I went to go see Fall Out Boy and Jimmy Eat World live not too long ago, I was able to get the lead singer of Jimmy Eat World to, I don't know if recognize me is the best way of putting it, but they at least, so he had done some like weird, like kind of evil sounding laughter, and after it, like, it was pretty much dead quiet, and I went, ha 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 ha, and they were like, I don't know who that guy is. So I felt really special about that. First time you saw them, that was their opening, and it was just really great, and they then transitioned to Everything Goes Numb. Okay, yeah, I could see that. There's the other 23. You'll send you a video? Or you'll send me a video later? Cool, thanks. Appreciate it. A110. I think that's everything for the feet and the legs. Hopefully it is. But let's get cleaning these guys up and we'll figure it out. Clean. By the by, if any of you ever get the chance to go see Jimmy Eat World live, 100% would definitely recommend it. Fantastic band live. They do not disappoint. Ow. I wonder if I still have those. There were some bands that I meant to take a look into that was, they're like new wave ska, that I read about in an article, I don't know, probably last year. And, meant to take a look into them, and I know I took screenshots of a couple of them. I don't know if I still have those, though. My water's getting very dirty. It's very full of plastic. Shadow said don't drink it, but let's admit it, we're full of enough microplastics. So, I may have been thinking about joking about drinking it. I won't, because, like, you know, I don't know. Seems like a pretty bad idea, but, okay, what am I getting tangled in now? Get over here. There we go. I do not have my cords set up well underneath my desk. I get my feet hooked on them. So, speaking of drinking the microplastics, I had a guy that I worked with a long time ago. His name was Dale. He was I think he was the assistant director of our store. And this dude would eat, like, literally anything. He had no sense of taste. And so he would just, you know, people would pay him to drink, like, cleaning solution. Just whatever dumb thing, you know. And, bet you any money he probably would drink this if I'd asked him to. Give him a couple of bucks. Be like, Dale, drink this. Then I have a proper setup. Not sure what you mean by that. I'm sure I probably said something where that made sense. But the minute it leaves my mouth, it leaves my brain. When you used to work retail remote, you would purposely kick your cords out to kill your computer on occasion. I mean, an absolute accident. Oh, okay, gotcha, because of the cords. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, if I could do that while I was working, that'd be fantastic, but I don't consider this work, and I want to be online. I want to be enjoying your guys' company and presence, and building some model kits while I'm doing it. You know, and make new friends along the way. Bum, bum, bum. Although I might need to change out this water soon, because this is getting a little bit ridiculous. The real friends are the Gundams we made along the way. Exactly, Shadows. You'll be my friend, right, Gundam Wing Fenice? Alright, I'm gonna swap out this water here really quickly. I'll be back in just a second. Alrighty, folks. Let's get back to creating more microplastics. What a messed up world we live in. Fucking microplastics. That shouldn't be a thing. I say as I'm actively making, I don't know, what's probably considered microplastics. But still. Like, those just as things existing in general because of corporations and whatever. dumb. Or like PFAS chemicals. Who knew this was the tangent I was going to be going off on tonight? Oh, super random, but I am looking forward to the end of September. We have got Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom coming out, and I'm taking the 2 days off, that Thursday and Friday after it comes out, to just stream continuously. I'm gonna join you, you're finishing dinner, and then I'm gonna start your kit. You're very behind. No worries. I'm sure you'll be able to catch up to me. My dinner tonight was very healthy. I had some salsa and chips. Nice, you'll try to be there for at least that Thursday. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Tomatoes are good for you? So here's the funny thing. I absolutely love things that tomatoes make. I cannot stand tomatoes themselves. Ketchup? Alright, that's okay. You know, I like it on a burger or a hot dog. Salsa? Absolutely love it. One of my, favorite foods of all time. Spaghetti sauce? Yeah. Circling back to Tequila Gundam, you see? I don't know what you're talking about. Certainly not circling back to Tequila Gundam in any way, shape, or form. I don't know, other stuff that tomatoes make is good. But, like, tomatoes themselves just are absolutely, I don't know, they're disgusting. Pico de gallo? Love it. I don't know what it is about just tomatoes by themselves. They are just, ugh. Just very vomit-inducing for me. You don't like them by themselves either, yo mama? Yeah. There's something about it that just, like... I don't know if it's the taste or the texture or what, but, like, ugh. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Oh, well, at least I can stand them when they're in stuff, unlike nuts. The only nuts that I like are cashews and pistachios, and even cashews are kind of like very uh, tenuous relationship. But like anytime there's like almonds or pecans in something, it makes me want to puke. Even if it's just the smallest amount, and people are like, "Oh, you can't taste it. You won't be able to know." No, trust me, I know. I know that they're in there. You don't even have to tell me that they're in there, and I'll be able to tell. Kind of want more salsa now. Sounds good. I've been getting Mrs. Renfro's habanero salsa lately. Oh, that stuff is delicious. There was another brand too that I used to get. I think it was like Green Mountain Gringo, and their hot salsa was pretty good too. Alrighty, let's start building this bad boy. Got dust all over it. Okay, you've opened the kit so many pieces, you got an entry level to baby step your way in. You know, it can seem daunting at first, but there's, as you go through... Oh, I missed a big old chunk of nub right there. There we go. But as you go through it, it really, it ends up being less than you think. It seems daunting at first, but it's not that bad. This one facing the other way. Probably just being old now and most likely needing reading glasses. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not sure about the entry ones, but if the entry grades are anything like the rest of them, unless we know how to read Japanese, your glasses aren't going to be doing a whole lot. Let's see here. Oh my god, there's so much dust all over all of this stuff. Ugh. Hate it. Yeah. You feel better already? Is that from my pep talk there? Yes? Oh, you're welcome then. Glad to be of service. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Where was I here? 9. Nihongo e muy America. Yeah, you got it. Perfecto. To quote a very famous Japanese role-playing game character named Junpei. Hahaha. Perfecto. You understood that? Points? Trying to think about what the heck Todd in BoJack Horseman was saying to his Japanese girlfriend in Japanese. That's backwards. That's not how that foot goes on. There we go. All right, we got a leg. We got a leg up on this, folks. Whoops who? Wooge. However will he dance like that? I mean, I don't know, my leg goes like that sometimes. It's fine. It's fine, he's fine. It's supposed to be woohoo. You need to stop typing. It's all good, yo mama. I thought that might have been what you meant, but I am very easily confused sometimes, so it's all good. Is that the correct way that the knee is supposed to... Why is this so double jointed? He would dance like Elaine from Seinfeld. Sure. I'll take your word on that one. Look it up. You're not my supervisor. You can't tell me what to do. Alright, I'm gonna look it up now. Lane dance from Seinfeld. Is there a GIF of this somewhere? GIF. Good God, her legs look like they're broken. Jeez, I'm crow. Okay, alright, where were we now? Get the thruster on this bad boy here. Let's get this dust off of here. Sure, I'm probably inhaling it, but you know, little microplastics never hurt anybody, right? Right. Right. Exactly. Boy, howdy does his legs seem to move in unnatural ways. You need to tap out for the evening, but this was a delightful stream as always. Keep up the excellence, my good sir. Well, thank you very much, Shadows. Glad to have you here with us at the backlog as always. You have a fantastic rest of your night, and yeah, hope you have a nice, stress-free rest of the evening, or whatever. I don't know. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Hi, Kiki. You gonna keep crying at me like you always do and never come up? Alright, he has 2 legs now. Neither of them want to sit up. Yes, hello, child. Alright, now he needs a waist. Look at my life. This is a complete waste. Okay, anyways. Apologize for the little bit of self-deprecation there. Cat, will you come up here if I let you? No. Okay, that's what I thought. You so stupid. What am I looking for here? B17. Girl, stop clawing at my chair. I need to trim your nails. Let's see here. Where are we? E14, E16, E14, and E26. Here's 26. I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of extra pieces on this thing. On these runners. Oh, yeah, there's a lot. Mm-hmm. You know, sooner or later I'll have enough where I'll just be able to build another Gundam based off of the leftovers that I've got. A1, 21, and 22. It's 22. That would be cool to see. Building a Gundam out of all the extra pieces that I have, you mean? It'd be a real Frankenstein's monster of a Gundam. Yeah, these ones where it's like uses the same base frame and then but like changes things up on it tend to have a lot of extra pieces that were from the original. So I would imagine that doing some kit bashing with stuff like this is going to be fairly simple. Don't know how good it's going to look, but you know, it'll probably be easy enough. And then in that case, if I were to do something like that, I'd probably end up doing some painting along with it too. Just try to make it look at least slightly cohesive. Hi, Kiki honey, yes. If you want to come up here, child. Come on. Come on. No? Come on. Girl, I swear, I give you every chance to hop up into my lap and you don't take it. So is it just you being a newbie or because you got an entry level, but you feel like the pieces are coming off the runner very clean and don't need filing or even clippers? It's the entry level kits. Those pieces just pop out as opposed to high grades and above, which are require the nippers. The entry grade levels do not require them, as they're meant for younger audiences. So yeah, using the nippers on them is not necessary. I gotta say, at least you figured but wasn't sure. You're a big boy. Yes, you are, Vincent. You're a very big boy. Hey, at least you're figuring that out with the entry grades. Whereas, like when when I got back into the hobby, I started back up with master grades right away because, like, one, that's what I saw, and two, like, the ones that I picked up initially were like Death Scythe, Hell, EW. You know, kits that I really liked and were available to me. And I didn't have the right tools, if any, in the beginning, so I was like prying them off of the runners and like just not doing it in the intended way. So those ones ended up not looking quite as good. But, you know, you live and learn, and it's all part of the growing process with it. There. That's how you did them back in the day and think they were all high grade? Yeah. Scooch over there. There we go. It's pretty good. But you do remember using your dad's pliers in a few spots. Yeah. You know what is absolutely insane to me is I've seen people on Reddit talking about how they use nail clippers, and I'm like, how do you use nail clippers on these things? At least to get them off of the runner? Maybe that's just my misunderstanding, and they only mean that, like, they use nail clippers to clean up the nubs, but, like... But, like, just the thought of using nail clippers on these things in the first place is just absolutely wild. Oh, you did that too? Okay. I guess, I don't know, for me, it's like, that thought would have never crossed my mind. I'm also a very unimaginative person, though, so take it for what you will. It wasn't easy? I would imagine not. Like, even with toenail clippers, where the, you know, it's going to be a little bit larger. You hope Feline shows up again? Who's your favorite character in Build Fighters? I haven't seen enough of Build Fighters, unfortunately. That's. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the series I need to go back and continue watching. And that says a lot because you hate Wing. I like, you know, I gotta say, I like the colors of this kit a lot. I am a big fan of Wing in general, so, like, you know, take it for what you will. But just the departure from the typical Gundam colors in general is, I don't know, it's a breath of fresh air, in my opinion. Apologize for the noise, folks. My fiance is just getting home, so the dogs are going a little bit crazy. You only finished the anime through pure hate. Colors on this one is cool. Yeah. You know, actually, now that you say that, I can't remember if it was Build Divers or Build Fighters that I was watching. I don't remember. It's been quite a while since I've seen it, so I don't remember which one I was watching. Whatever one it was, I know it was on Crunchyroll. Or wait, no. Yes? Yeah, I think it was on Crunchyroll. I don't know. My memory's failing me in my quote-unquote older age, so take it for what you will. It's funny too because like with the colors for this one at least, I'm typically not a huge fan of like earthy tones or like tans and whatnot, but I think it goes really well with the green on this. All right, folks, we're in the home stretch here. We got a few more pieces to work with, and the weapons, and that is it. Says which beats was on the left. And 17 and 18. Where are we? Here we are. Which one is it? 18? 17's on the upper one. Oh, hey, Vincent. I meant to ask you, have you been able to watch any more episodes yet, or still kind of just watched episodes 1 and 2? I haven't had a chance to watch anything else yet, so I wouldn't have anything else to add myself, but I just figured I'd ask. Still on 3, but need to rewatch 2. Only found time while you're at work, and episode 2 kept getting interrupted on your break. Just haven't gotten back to it on your days off yet. Maybe tomorrow. You have about 2 hours in the morning you have open. Okay, cool. No pressure. I was just curious about that. Like I said, I still need to watch. I haven't watched past episode 2 yet myself, so. For anybody else that's interested, Vincent and I and at least one other person on one of the Discord servers I'm on are going through and watching the OG Mobile Suit Gundam and just having discussions about it periodically, you know, whenever we're on and I'm streaming. So far, we're only through episode 2, but we only started last week, though, so... Projecting probably about 2 episodes a week just to keep things simple. Just because I know that, at least myself, I've got a little bit busy of a schedule with work, and I know that so does Vincent. So I feel like 2 episodes a week is probably sustainable. If you can, you might try for more than 2. We'll see. Your track record isn't great at the moment. No worries. I'm gonna keep with the pace at 2. So if you don't get past 2 in a week, don't worry about it. Just because I think 2 is sustainable for myself. I could probably do more if I weren't streaming as much, but I'd rather be streaming, to be quite frank. Not that I have anything against OG Mobile Suit Gundam, but just I enjoy being here. I enjoy doing this with you guys. I enjoy chatting, catching up with everybody, and seeing how things are going in everybody's lives. See what's been happening in the world. This is my social interaction. You enjoy being here too? Thank you, Vincent. Oh, yeah, is that right, Kay?
I'm sorry. That's all I heard.
Apologize if you folks could hear my fiance up there laughing. She heard me say, "This is my social interaction," and she went. That was all she heard, and so she just went off. It was great. Oh, missed a piece. H7. That's upside down. That's backwards. There we go. That was right. Just didn't feel right. There we go. Man, all this dang micro dust, microplastic. There, we got some wings for this guy now. Onto the weapons. 3722. Four. The heck? Okay, we're good. Whoa, okay. OBS just freaked out on me there for a moment. Thought it disconnected me. G6, 7. G4. Tiny little sticker. Man, I've gotten good with the stickers. Look at that. Right on in there. Did I miss a large sticker somewhere? a gun, which is actually 2 guns. Did I put that on there backwards? Ah, I sure did. Crap baskets. There we go. Alright, and let's get this beam lance put together. It's not a saber, apparently. G5, 9, and 11. I like this really light, transparent pink. It's a nice color. Not your typical pink that you see on the beam sabers or anything like that. supposed to go, or is that supposed to... Oops. So I have a sticker left on this thing, and I have no clue what the heck that sticker is supposed to be for. I don't think I missed anything, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I tend to overlook the stickers sometimes. Those both go on here. Interesting. Do I have that on there backwards then? No, I don't. Okay. Huh. Weird. Well, this is an interesting kid, I gotta say that. Pose here with the guy. All right, let's swap over. And here we are. That's a little bit hard to see. Let's go back to the other camera. Got a cool little cape thing. He's got his wings on them, which is interesting. Offset to the side. He's got his gun up on his back. Could put it in his hand instead if we wanted to. Yeah, that's a fun little kid. I like him a lot. I like that. That's pretty neat. Alright, so, Wing Gundam Fenice, all finished. Nice, glad to add him to the collection. Cool take on it? Yeah, I'd agree with that. I personally like this better than the sky color one. The sky color one is pretty much just a coloration of it, I guess you could say, of the regular wing. And this one's just it's puts its own little twist on it, which I really like. Thanks, yo mama. All right, let's head over to the picker wheel now and see what we're going to be building next time. All right, we ready? Let's take her for a spin. Alright, looks like we're going to be doing the Master Grade Testament Gundam next time. Give me 1 second, let me go rummage that out and show you what we're going to be working with. I'm back, sorry about that. It was, of course, buried at the very bottom of my pile upstairs. So, this is the guy that we're going to be working on next time. The Master Grade Testament Gundam. Let's see if there's any other photos in here that I could show. That's probably gonna be the best that we got. Yeah, outside of the photo on the front there. That's gonna be a cool kit. That looks really rad. I'm very excited to build this. Oh my god, just looking at the colors in here, that red, absolutely beautiful. Looking forward to that. All right, folks. Well, I think that's where we're going to call it for the night. Thank you, everybody, really much. Really much. Who talks like that? Come on, really, Zax. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here with me on the stream tonight. Your viewership, as always, really does mean the world to me. I appreciate you coming and spending the time with me, chatting, hanging out, lurking, whatever it may be. I'm just glad to have you here. I really do appreciate it. You guys are fantastic, and you make the stream what it is. I will be back on Friday at probably 8 p.m. Central. I don't know. I've been going a little bit earlier this past couple of times just because. But fun stream. Thank you. Have a good night, man. Thanks, Vincent. Night, yo mama. But yeah, I'll probably be back on Friday, either at my usual time or a little bit earlier. And we will be building the Testament Gundam then. As always, thank you very much, everybody. Y'all have a fantastic night. Peace.